Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Thank you for joining us, however you may be joining us. And again, it's this time of year when we have all of these different events that people are really excited about going to. This one, I think you will, the TPSD Gala. And so we're really glad to talk about that. So I have Miss Elena Gotro, the talented theater teacher. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate that. And of course, Jacob Jennings, whom I've known for many, many years now, who is the talented art teacher. So thank you for joining us as well, Jacob.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So this is the second year that we're having this gala. Tell people what they can expect this year, Elena.
Well, when they arrive, they'll walk into the lobby and see all the beautiful artwork that the students created from the talented arts section. They will hear beautiful music from the talented music section.
Right.
And at the beginning of our show, the talented theater students will be presenting Into the Woods Junior, based off of Sondheim and adapted through MTI Theater International.
Okay.
They'll be presenting Into the Woods Junior, and the talented music children will begin singing, and then we'll begin our show. And during intermission, we'll have some more music kids come in and sing some more. So
wow.
We're presenting something with the entire arts all together. And it's beautiful, exciting, and something special that Terrebonne Parish is presenting and able to come watch for free.
Wow. And this is so very available to them. Dwayne, put that up. I want people to know what they can do to come and enjoy this. It is absolutely free. So it's the talented art, music, and theater gala. Very important that you know that all of those have come together for the second year now. And it's going to be Saturday, March 4th at Terrebonne High School. It's going to be in the theater room at 11 and 2. So the theater will be taking place at 11 and 2, small ensemble and solo music as well, and art on display. And so, Jacob, tell us a little bit about the excitement of being able to share some of this art.
So these students actually spend the entire school year working on a talented art portfolio. We just actually met with the students this past week to talk to them about what pieces they felt they wanted to put in the show. So as the students are making those decisions over these next few weeks, we're combining all three of the talented art teachers, students that are across the entire parish of Terrebonne to put their art on display for friends and family to come see. They can peruse that section of the gala before they, or while they're enjoying the talented theater music and before they enter the auditorium for the talented theater performance.
Yeah, so really, really cool. So where did the idea come from to kind of bring all these together, Elena?
Well, since I started working for Terrebonne, we have always wanted to do this.
Okay, so it's been a wish for a long time.
It has been, and we've just never been able to collaborate on it and get a big show going and different things like that. So we just attempted to try it, and it
right.
worked.
And
last year it worked, and
yeah.
so it's a big deal, and it's great to work with my coworkers. We've actually been working as a team this year, and even more. And Jacob helped with the flyer. We have people helping with the program book. We have people helping with the props, and it's coming together as a whole, and it's nice. Now the reason we do two shows. Uh-huh. My students are cast in two different roles.
Oh,
they
nice.
have to learn show
wow.
A and show B. So it's a little more challenging for them.
Right.
But that's safety precautions in case a student is sick, COVID, anything like that. We have to take those matters into account because it affects everyone. One student doesn't show up, we're in a pickle.
Right. Well, and if you've done theater enough, you know that there's always that chance. I remember one particular show, we had 7 people's grandparent die through the planning or the show.
Right.
7. So we just had to find a way to work around it. So, never wish that on anybody. But again, you talk about how these things can happen. We need to make sure that we do that. So put the flyer up one more time, Dwayne. I just really want people to know so that they can go out and really experience this. It is the Talented Art, Music, and Theater Gala. It is Saturday, March 4th, 2024 at Terrebonne High School. And the theater will be at 11 and 2. The kids will do 2 different roles, one at 11, one at 2, which is really cool. The small ensemble and the solo music will be there throughout the event, and the art will be on display there as well. And so this is through the special education, right? And so anybody can, if they want more information about the gala, any more information about how, they can find a way to get involved, since now this is going to become an evolving and revolving thing of working together, they can reach out to the special education office for more information. But again, I'm excited for these kids to be able to do that. And these are all special ed kids, which is really important because we need to find value in everyone. And they've worked really hard all year at their artwork. They've worked really hard about singing and doing that together.
Yes.
And doing that, you've kind of mentioned one of those things. Doing theater requires timing with the people you do that with. Artwork requires kind of sometimes getting some help and doing what you need to do with that art. And theater and music as well. All of those things require partnering, and that's what y'all are doing to really showcase. This is a showcase of what talented people are in our community.
Yes, and we all know the arts help with test scores. It helps with everything that we're, improving the students' skills in the classroom, and that's our main goal.
Right. And so integration makes a really big difference. And so y'all are bringing the pride of these students out. It's a really big deal. Can't wait for this to happen and take place. Thank y'all both for coming on. Elaine and Jacob, I appreciate that. We want lots of people to go out on May 4th and enjoy that over at Terrebonne. It's going to be wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, guys. And thank you for joining us as well. We appreciate it. And this will do it for this particular segment of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A whole lot more local programming right here on HTV.